After you've watched my video on carbohydrates, let's put together the information on the chart for carbohydrates. So you should have your chart, and your first column is the macro itself. So is it a carbohydrate, a lipid, a protein, or nucleic acid? And we're going to fill these all in today. The monomer, is the building blocks. The structure is a picture of what the building blocks look like. The function is what do they do, and examples are examples. So I'm going to go to the monomers. So your information on your sheet says that, well, for one, these are not in order. And then it says the first column are the monomers or building blocks. So our choices are amino acids, monosaccharides, fatty acids, or nucleotides. So which one of those is a carbohydrate? It is a monosaccharide. So a monosaccharide is a single sugar molecule that can be used alone in the process of cell respiration to make energy, or it can be stored in larger forms like starch. Okay, next we're going to look for the structure. So we're going to look at the picture. So here are our 4 choices. And this one that I may not be able to copy and paste, we'll see. This ring structure is a classic example of a carbohydrate. So they have this ring structure. Nope, didn't work. Well, yours will work. So this ring structure, everywhere where you see a point where the lines come together, there's a carbon, except for the top right, and that's oxygen, obviously. But this is the basic setup. You have carbon to hydrogen to oxygen in a 1:2:1 ratio. The third thing on your chart is the function. What do the carbs do? Well, there's several things, and we can't put everything on there. But one of the most well-known benefits of carbohydrates is being able to provide us with energy. And this energy is what we use to make actual energy. So this is food energy. This is glucose energy that we use in our mitochondria to make ATP energy. And we also can store some of that. Now, other things that carbs do, and I want you to add this, is they're a part of our, well, not our, but the cell walls of plants. So they provide support for the cell walls in plants. We don't need that support because we have a skeleton. And then the last thing are the examples. So if you look at the examples here, DNA and RNA, oils and wax and fat, enzymes and hair and muscles, or glucose, cellulose, sucrose, and starch. Those are your winners. Now, not every single carbohydrate ends in OSE, but that is a big, huge hint. Now, glucose is our main carbohydrate. It's what we use to make energy. Cellulose and starch are large carbohydrates. They're called polysaccharides, and you're going to find both of them in plants. Cellulose is what gives plant cell walls their structure, and starch is a way to store carbohydrates for future use. And then sucrose, which is a disaccharide, is what we refer to as table sugar.